So what happens next? Detailed plans for the aftermath of the Queen's death have been in place since the 1960s. If she died in London, a process called Operation London Bridge would unfold. But because she died at Balmoral Castle in Scotland, her body will be taken to Holyrood Palace in Edinburgh. She will then be transferred to London 5 days after her death. Queen Elizabeth's funeral is expected to happen 10 days after her death, following a national period of mourning. The Queen will then most likely be laid to rest in a private burial at St. George's Chapel next to family on the grounds of Windsor Castle. Now, immediately after the Queen's death, her oldest child, Charles, automatically became king, while his wife Camilla became Queen Consort. Charles will officially be proclaimed king the day after the Queen dies. That's tomorrow. However, his coronation ceremony isn't expected to happen for at least a few months after the Queen's passing. There is a Bay Area connection to the Queen. In 1983, she was right here in San Francisco. She went on a whirlwind tour, met by then San Francisco Mayor Dianne Feinstein, and then having dinner with President Ronald Reagan and First Lady Nancy Reagan at the DeYoung Museum. She even made the president laugh with a joke about San Francisco's weather.
I knew before we came that we had exported many of our traditions to the United States. But I had not realized before that weather was one of them.
There you see it as the camera pans out. You can see the president found that joke very funny. NBC Bay Area Sergio Quintana is live at San Francisco City Hall, where many people still remember that famous visit. Sergio.
Yeah, here at San Francisco City Hall, they've actually set up a condolence book for people to fill out. And once it is filled, they're going to forward it to the British consulate here in San Francisco. And you can see over my shoulder here that the U.S. flag is at half staff outside of the mayor's balcony. That's also in honor of the Queen. There are also other places across the city that are paying tribute as well. At noon, the bells of Grace Cathedral rang in the Queen's honor. She has been a constant presence in the lives of the British people and on the world stage. Kimberly Stedman is a British native now living in the Bay Area.
It's very difficult to imagine a United Kingdom and a Commonwealth without her as the leader.
For those who have met the Queen, she left a remarkable impression. During her visit in March of 1983, she joked about the city's rainy weather at the time during a formal dinner with then President Ronald Reagan at the DeYoung Museum.
I knew before we came that we had exported many of our traditions to the United States. But I had not realized before that weather was one of them.
Former San Francisco mayors Willie Brown and Art Agnos and former Governor Pete Wilson were among the delegation of local leaders who interacted with her during that California visit.
I would say that she is probably the royalty that will best be remembered in every way.
It was absolutely a momentous time for our city, but we're used to it, and Mayor Feinstein did an excellent job in hosting her.
She was very pleasant, very matter of fact, did not seem to take herself very seriously. I think she took her job very seriously.
And at Grace Cathedral, when the bell tolled, it actually tolled 96 times, once for each year of her life. A very fitting tribute there. And when she is going to, when her funeral is going to be held, Grace Cathedral is also going to be holding a special service in tandem, or at least on the same day. Reporting live in San Francisco, I'm Sergio Quintana, NBC Bay Area News.